got salt, we got sand, salinity is good, and we have started to cycle this tank. So the process that I'm going through is just my method of cycling the system. Everybody's method is going to be a little bit different on how they do it. At the end of the day, you want to pretty much just have the tank cycled and ready to put your livestock in here. So for right now, what I went ahead and done was just overloaded the system, or will be overloading the system with different bacteria, different nitrogen products and things like that, to try to go ahead and diversify the bacteria in the system. So that way we can pretty much, make sure that we got a good start on the tank. So there's products that I use. I'll probably go in and show you guys a few of them that I did put in here. I also grabbed a few pieces of live rock, because way before this had even started, the journey to get to this big system started because of a leak that I had with the 60-gallon that sat here in this corner. So at that point, when that tank had started to leak, I did go ahead and acquire some rock, and I started curing that to get it ready to go. So it's been sitting in pretty much a vat with warm water and just everything going for that for at least a few months right now. So that pretty much is going to help out with getting this tank ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and pretty much just let the cycle happen, go through the process of getting this ready for livestock, fish, corals, and get that ball rolling. But right now, I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I have going on so far with the tank. I do have one CJ pump in here, because the main pump that is going to run this tank is actually on the tank behind you guys there. So currently, what are we running on here? We are running a Reef Octopus Varios S. It's like a 600-gallon per hour pump, so it's doing a pretty good job at riding the flow through the tank. So for right now, along with this CJ, that's going to be the flow to kind of just keep things moving in here. What else? What else has been going on? That's really it as of right now. It's just honestly going to be the waiting game. Just wait to see, when everything's ready. Got to take a trip down to the LFS, go and get some water tested, see where we're at with that. But bottom line, like I said before, everybody's method in cycling their reef tank is going to be different. But you do want to make sure that you are testing that water and testing to see when you're at that point of your nitrates and nitrites being 0 or on level there. So obviously your nitrites, you want 0 on that. You don't want any nitrites in the tank. And your nitrates, you want a little bit, maybe 0, depending on what core you plan on stocking your system with. Again, the process is going to be different for everybody. If you want to keep your SPS in the tank and you want to have a fully loaded stock down with SPS, by all means shoot for at least 5 or close to 0. I would say 5 would be a good number. Anything 5 and above is fine. In your LPS tanks there, anything above 10 and up, it should be fine. So you can see the range in there is pretty narrow. So anywhere, I would say not to shoot for dead 0, because at that point you have no nutrients for your corals. So you're going to be running into another issue at that time. So getting down to at least 5 ppm is going to be a good starting point for most tanks. After that, it's all up to you on what you do and what kind of maintenance you have on your system there. So the tank's doing good. Wanted to point out a few things. I did 3D print a couple of nozzles for the returns. Doing some random flow here, so that way we can get some agitation. Going to try that out. Again, because of the low flow, it's got very low agitation, but it is working. As you guys can tell, the ripples on the water is pretty much from that. Part of it is this particular pump here, which is a CJ. I think the gallons per hour on this one is 500 gallons or 550 gallons per hour. So I got maybe 1,000 gallons of flow altogether. Probably do the math on it, is much less than that. But altogether, we got everything going. and this tank should be ready to go, let's say in a couple of weeks here maybe. But we'll test out a few things. I'll do some water tests, get some of the numbers plugged in and see where we're at. But other than that, man, just wanted to go on and check in with you guys, let you guys know this tank's ready to go. But if you haven't watched any of the other videos, go ahead and do so. They'll be listed on either side of your screen here. And again, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button to go ahead and keep up to date with any new updates that's going to be with this tank or the one behind you. And hey, you guys take it easy, and we'll chat on the next one. Peace.